That is what God is calling us to next. That is what God is calling us to. We have to do this by serving in and attending community-wide events, attending city meetings. I'm telling you, I have not been great at that. I should have been at that dadgum Blackberry Festival. But there are things that happen in this community, and we have to be proactive about being in these communities, shaking hands with our neighbors, talking to people about Jesus. This community must know, and I want them desperately to know, that we want to serve them and bring Jesus to them. I hope that they can find an advocate in us. I hope they can find an advocate in us and saying, Connection Church, you know what? They love people and they love this community. Maybe we should call them and they can help us with this. What a place would that be if they were coming to us and saying, we have a need, we would love it if you could help us. And we say, yes, we care about this community, we love this place, we want to see God grow here. But we're not going to do that unless we are proactive about being in this community. Can I be 100% honest with you right now? It scares me. If you're hesitant by the words that I'm saying right now, you're not alone. I am an introvert at heart, and I would love to sit at my desk and study all day long. But if we want to see God do what he wants to do here, we have to be obedient. We have to be obedient and let him produce the growth that he wants to produce. Y'all, I know I have spent too many years of my life being disobedient to God to go back down that path. So I know he's asking me to be obedient in this. It may feel overwhelming to you, and it may feel like, oh, that's a big ask, Brian. That's a big request. Can we just start with a small challenge? Can we just start with something small? Like, yeah, okay. Leave the big picture dreaming to me, and you guys just join me in this small task. Can I give you a 3-2-1 challenge? I just give you a 3-2-1 challenge, a basic, simple challenge for this month. I'm going to ask you to do this. I hope that you're buying into this, y'all. I don't want to do this alone. I can't do this alone. Please come with me. Please come with me. I'm going to try this 3-2-1 challenge, okay? Have 3 new acquaintances. Introduce yourself to 3 strangers and make 3 new acquaintances. Just ask them their name. If you can take it to what's your story, you live here, meet 3 new people in this community. If you can get it to the point to where you're asking for, hey, you want to hang out sometime, you want to have coffee, great. If you just stop at going, it's nice to meet you, and you already forgot their name before you leave, that's okay. Just make 3 new acquaintances. Put yourself out there and shake the hands of 3 complete strangers and introduce yourself. Second challenge, number 2, is 2 new meals. I'm going to challenge you. We've done this before. Ask someone in church that you see on a regular basis over for dinner. Someone you haven't had before. Invite someone new over to your house to dinner and make a deeper connection with someone right here that goes to church with us. That's one. Now the other one is with someone new, someone who does not go to this church. Invite a neighbor, invite a coworker over for dinner. Invite someone that you kind of know and would love to get to know a little further. I'm going to challenge you to take that a next step and take a little bit deeper in someone that does not go to this church. Y'all, the goal is not to invite them to church. The goal is to get to know them, to share your story, to share your testimony, to share your life with these people, and find out if they know about Jesus. And number 1, are you ready for the number 1 challenge? Would you have one gospel conversation this month? Would you have one gospel conversation this month? Would you make one effort to have a conversation with someone, intentionally waiting for the Holy Spirit to open the door for you to share the gospel? Don't force it on someone. Don't just be like, not like the guy at the gas pump and just go, hey bro, you know Jesus, he died. Just start a conversation. But if the Spirit leads you to do that, go right ahead. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying that's a Jim Yancey thing. But I'm saying that what I'm asking you to do is, as you're meeting these people, as you're shaking these hands, be aware of the possibility that the Spirit could open the door for you to have a gospel conversation today. I'm going to challenge you to pray for that. Ask God to provide that opportunity for you. Y'all, that makes me uncomfortable. Make you uncomfortable? It makes you so uncomfortable you can't even raise your hand, you're that uncomfortable. There's one is okay, one is But I know that this is who the Lord is asking us to do, guys. If we want to see the growth that God has ordained for us, and I'm not talking about numerically, I'm talking about spiritual growth in this community, it's going to take us getting out of our comfort zone. I hope and pray that you're listening, and I hope and pray that the Lord is like stirring in your heart to join us in this. Trust me, I've been warring with this. Guys, there's no other way that we should be living our life than obedient to Him. This is what He has for us. This is what He has for us. I love you enough to tell you, please come with me.